Hey you guys. I know it's been like 100 years. I don't think I posted a video since I started work at Torrid. I don't know, could be wrong. It feels like it's been 100 years, but I thought I'd give you a catch up on what I've been up to. I don't know how many of you knew or know that I crochet and cross stitch as well as sew. I learned all three before I even started elementary school, so I've been doing them all a long time. I just mostly focused this channel on sewing because I felt like I had something new to offer in that vein. But since we're all at home, well, not all of us, unfortunately, a lot of the population is still working. And my thoughts are with you for sure. But for those of us who are at home, maybe need something to do, I've been cranking out stuff, as you can see. So I thought I would share some of my finished objects and a couple of my whips. And actually, first thing, FedEx just dropped this off from Ice Yarn, and I want to open that first. I'm hoping it's the Picasso and not the Harmony, because I've already had the Harmony, which you will see in a minute. Actually, this is the Ice Yarns Harmony, and it's beautiful, as you can see. I've made lots of stuff out of that. It's so beautiful. I ordered 2 packs, good grief, of the Harmony. Oh no, it's the Harmony, dang it. I was hoping this was the Picasso so I could show you. But this is the other colorway. So I'm actually making a sweater out of this, and I knew I was going to need some more, so I ordered another pack. It's lovely, and it's so soft. It's 100% acrylic, but it's so soft. And I'll show you the sweater that I'm making out of it. So this is one of the whips. I've just reached where the neck splits off, but you can see how pretty it is. This pattern is by Naturally Danielle. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel, but you can search her online for sure. Is that all the... Yeah, that's all the stuff I have in there. So I'll put that there. So, finished objects. You can see this beautiful shawl was crocheted from one cake from Lion Brand. The pattern is Hooked by Robon on YouTube. Just look it up. It's one of her, I think, later shawls. And it seems like it doesn't matter what kind of cake you use. It turns out beautiful. I saw one done in a rainbow yarn that was incredible. This one I made for myself, and then this is an order, and I have another order for another one. But this one I'll be shipping off today. And I made this with Lion Brand's Ice Cream Cotton Blend. And the shade is Rainbow. You can see how pretty it is. And it makes for such a pretty whatever. I've also actually made a dish rag. Hold. It's still damp, but see, so pretty. And it's mostly cotton blend, so it makes for a good dish rag. And I like my dish rags have a little bit of acrylic in it because then it dries faster, which is awesome. Oh, this finished object was an order that I finished yesterday, and it combines my crochet and my sewing, upcycling. So she sent me her denim jacket, and I did the double crochet rainbow. Oh my god, who is this by? I'll put it in the description below. I can't remember her name, but it's just a circle of double crochets, and then you fold it in half and attach your fringe. And then I also did the wobble hearts, and I'll link to her in the description too. I did 2 of those, and that was in the rainbow yarn. This little tassel was with the Harmony yarn. That little pom-pom is with the Harmony yarn. And then just patches. But that turned out really great. I've got to mail this off today as well. It's for a teacher in Texas. So I'm excited about that. Oh, I had this out too, so you could see one of the other colorways of the ice cream yarn. This is called Strawberry. I'm working on a dishcloth for that as well. Corner to corner. But I've ordered my ice cream blends from Lion Brand online, but I've seen it in Joann's, in my local Joann's in Asheville. And they actually have like 4 or 5 colorways, maybe 6. They're all great. They're really pretty. But you know, pink is my color. Another one that people was asking me about online is this one, because it looks like funfetti frosting. And this is, I love this yarn, which is Hobby Lobby. It's 100% acrylic, I'm sure. There's a free pattern that comes on it. It's just a regular 4-weight. But it works up really cool. It's actually the heart on the top of this jacket. Oh, can you see? There you go. I love it. I want to do a big project with it though, because it really does look like icing to me. I might end up doing a shawl or a poncho as a little like ode to icing. I'm working right now. So there's a lady on YouTube. It's spelled Annoo Crochet, and I love her channel. So I'm doing her, oh gosh, it's a sweater. It's one of her latest sweaters, and it's a granny stitch sweater. And I can't remember. She does it with like a sunshiny color, but you can see the beautiful rosette that you work up that goes, one goes on the front and one goes on the back. And then, God, what a drop. The sweater is actually in white. Jesus, Renee. Get it together. Okay. Waha. So I've just started doing the sweater, and it's, gosh, it's going to be so beautiful. I'm so excited. Hopefully I can get it done before I go back to work, whenever that is. So I'll have something new to wear to work. I dropped something. I don't know what it is. Jax will probably eat it later. I'm just going to go and order the way I've laid stuff out. I nabbed this vintage strawberry shortcake cross-stitch book on eBay. Stoked about it. I only paid $5 for it, and it originated at $6. So that was a really good deal. I love cross-stitch, and I love that you can turn cross-stitch patterns into corner-to-corner crochet, which is fabulous. An almost finished object that I have right now is a pillow that I'm working on. It was just a simple corner-to-corner heart that I threw some little white highlight on. And then all of this, except for the gray, is this retro stripe from Red Heart. And I'm making a pillow out of this. I honestly don't remember what the gray was. It was just some little remnant that I had lying about. Oh, this is the cowl that I'm in progress on with the other colorway and the harmony. And you can see it's beautiful. Beautiful. And then for my stepdaughter, I've got yarn everywhere. Usually the yarn stays in the living room because that's where I sit and crochet, but it's in the sewing room today because we're filming. So if you have young girls, you know all about LOL. And she loves LOL. And she loves Queen Bee. So I used a cross stitch chart to do her in the middle, and then I'm doing a granny stitch border around. So hopefully by the end of summer I'll have that finished. And then for Honey, because he's a Patriots fan, and y'all probably seen all of this on my Instagram already. So this is how far I've gotten on the Patriots logo, corner to corner. If you've never tried corner to corner, you should. It's a lot of fun. It seems intimidating, but clips are the key to it not being such a big deal, or what I found. Here's 2 more finished objects. This yarn I found at Joann's, and I loved it because, you know, it's my colors. And I worked it up, and I thought it reminded me of a jellyfish. So I put some tentacles on the bottom because, you know, and you can either do it like this to keep, it's long enough to, you know, still keep your neck warm, or just like a cow. and fluff the little jellyfish tentacles out. Super warm. I used it a lot this winter. And then the Blooming Bomber by katiejonesknit, which surely you have seen online. I made it to wear with my Frida Kahlo t-shirt from Torrid. I have not put the pockets on though, which is ridiculous. I need to do that, but I'll show you what it looks like. I love it. And everyone that's made it looks stunning. I will say, I'm between 1X and 2X, depending on where I'm buying from. Now let me squish my hair. And the pattern the sizes that she offers in the pattern are small, medium, or medium large. So I added to mine, and it's a little too big. Like, I wish I would have just stuck to the medium large. So I may make another one, but it's great. I love it so much. And the back is cool. Underarm's cool. It's just cool. I just got to get the flowered pockets on it. And that one's quite warm as well. Okay. I also finished the temperature blanket crochet along, which I can't get all in this because it's huge, but I love it. It was last year's crochet along by Fiberflux. So every square is a day, and in the center is the high temperature and the outside is the low temperature. And then and you could do whatever you wanted, but I choose to do the background in white because I thought it looked great. And then finally, what I will share is, I don't know how many of you know this. I didn't know it, and I've been crocheting my whole life. Granny squares are kind of like what everybody knows in crochet. And if you just do a granny square face on, it's crooked. It starts like twisting to the right or to the left, depending which handed you are. And I never knew how to fix it. And then I watched one of Krista at the Secret Yarneries videos, and she informed us that all you need to do is just flip it every other row. So crochet the front, and then instead of just keep going round and around, alternate each time, which kind of sounds confusing now, but it makes it straighten up, which is incredible. So now I need to make another one of these so it'll be straight, because that gets on my nerves so bad. And I think that's it as far as the important stuff. I did stop by Joann's when I figured that they would be closing all the unessential businesses, and found some really pretty cakes, which I assume they would have online. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it that you can't see. And this one I actually got at Michael's. Line Brand is really like killer with their cakes. This almost looks like Ice Harmony. And I will say about ice yarns, I love them. And if you get on there, you're going to be like, oh my God, the shipping is so expensive. But the skeins are like $1 each. And even with the shipping, the skeins are cheaper than they are in the store. So you will love them, I assure you. So I guess that's everything. I took up enough time. I hope everyone's doing okay. I know we're all in the same boat and everyone's anxious, but try to do some things to lift your spirits. And I've said 1,000 times. I'm so sorry. I'll probably do a few more videos before I go back to work, and maybe can keep it up after I go back to work. But y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. It's beautiful here, and I hope it is there. Thanks so much. Bye.